So, I've been keeping a close eye on the tech world, as I always do, and a few things have become crystal clear. The gadgets that are really taking off right now are the ones that seamlessly blend into our lives, making things smarter, more convenient, and honestly just a little bit cooler. It's not just about specs on a sheet anymore, it's about the experience. We're talking about products that solve real problems, whether it's automating your home, upgrading your entertainment, or just making your daily routine more efficient. And looking ahead to 2025, the trajectory for these types of gadgets is pointing straight up. I've been digging through the data, looking at what's flying off the virtual shelves on Amazon, what's popping up on the movers and shakers list, and what the underlying tech trends are telling us. This list isn't just a random collection of cool stuff. It's a carefully curated forecast of what I believe will be the hottest, most sought-after gadgets of the coming year. These are the items that are already gaining serious momentum, the ones people are adding to their carts like crazy. They represent the pinnacle of smart, convenient, and truly innovative design that we're all craving. So in this video, we're going to break down the top 10 genius Amazon gadgets that are set to define 2025. We'll get into the nitty-gritty of why they're so popular, what makes them stand out, and how they fit into the bigger picture of our increasingly connected world. From the heart of your smart home to the gear you take on the go, these are the products you'll be seeing everywhere. Let's get into it. Alright, first up, let's talk about the command center of the modern home next-gen smart speakers and displays. For years, these have been the gateway drug into the smart home ecosystem, but what we're seeing for 2025 is a pretty significant leap forward. The AI assistants are getting scarily good, more conversational, more context-aware, and a lot faster at processing commands locally, which means less lag and more privacy. It's less about just asking for the weather and more about having a genuine assistant that can manage complex routines and anticipate your needs. But it's not just the brains. The hardware is getting a serious upgrade too. The audio quality is reaching a point where these devices can legitimately replace a dedicated sound system for casual listening in a room. We're seeing more advanced driver arrays, computational audio that adapts to the room's acoustics, and better support for high-resolution, lossless audio formats. And the displays? They're becoming more than just glorified photo frames. Think higher-res screens, better viewing angles, and more useful, glanceable information that truly makes them the ambient computing hub they were always meant to be. Next, let's talk audio on the go. Advanced wireless earbuds are no longer just a convenience. They're becoming an essential piece of personal tech for millions. The demand for truly high-fidelity audio in a tiny package is through the roof, and manufacturers are delivering. We're moving beyond just good enough sound. The 2025 models are all about high bitrate codecs, custom-tuned drivers, and personalized EQ settings that let you dial in the perfect sound signature. It's about closing your eyes and feeling like you're in the room with the artist. Of course, the other half of that equation is shutting the world out. Active noise cancellation has gone from a premium feature to a must-have, and the technology is getting so much better at eliminating a wider range of frequencies, from the low rumble of a plane to the high-pitched chatter in a coffee shop. But the real game changers are features like spatial audio with dynamic head tracking, which makes movies and games feel incredibly immersive, and a massive focus on battery life. We're finally hitting that all day and then some benchmark, even with all these advanced features turned on, which is a huge quality of life improvement. The wearable market is maturing in a really interesting way. For a while, it was a race to cram as many features as possible onto your wrist. Now, the focus is shifting towards more meaningful and accurate health data. The next generation of smartwatches and fitness trackers are packed with advanced sensors that are getting closer and closer to medical-grade accuracy. We're talking more precise heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen saturation, skin temperature sensors for tracking sleep and illness, and even early explorations into non-invasive blood glucose monitoring. But what's really telling about the market trend is the rise of alternative form factors. The smart ring is having a major moment. For people who want all the benefits of advanced sleep and activity tracking without a screen constantly vying for their attention, these discrete rings are the perfect solution. They offer incredible battery life and focus on what matters, collecting data in the background and presenting it to you in a clean, easy-to-digest app. It's about providing powerful health insights without adding to your digital noise, a trend I think we'll see a lot more of. Robot vacuums have been around for a while, but let's be honest, the early models were kind of dumb. They'd bump into everything, get stuck on rugs, and miss huge patches of the floor. The 2025 versions are on a whole different level, and it's all thanks to huge improvements in mapping and AI. Using LiDAR or advanced VSLAM cameras, these new robots build an incredibly detailed and accurate map of your home. They don't just see obstacles, they identify them. They know the difference between a table leg, a stray sock, and a pet accident, which, as any pet owner knows, is a critical distinction. This advanced navigation means they clean in neat, efficient rows and can be sent to clean specific rooms or zones with a simple tap in the app. The AI also learns over time, getting better at avoiding trouble spots and optimizing its cleaning path. And the integration with the rest of the smart home is getting tighter. Imagine your video doorbell detecting that everyone has left the house and automatically telling the robot vacuum to start its cleaning cycle. That's the level of intelligent automation we're talking about now. The dream of a truly autonomous floor cleaning robot is basically here. Our lives are becoming increasingly untethered, and with that comes a growing, almost desperate need for power. Your phone, your laptop, your drone, your camera, they all need juice. And that's why the market for portable power stations and high-capacity power banks is absolutely exploding. These aren't just the little lipstick-sized chargers anymore. We're talking about serious power bricks that can keep your entire tech arsenal running for a weekend camping trip or during a power outage at home. The key trends driving this are capacity and charging speed. We're seeing massive battery capacities packed into surprisingly compact and durable shells, often with multiple output options: USB-C with power delivery, AC outlets, DC car sockets, you name it. But the real magic is in the charging speeds, both for output and input. These new power stations can fast charge a modern laptop from 0 to full multiple times over, and thanks to technologies like gallium nitride or JN, they can recharge themselves in just a couple of hours, not overnight. They've become an essential piece of gear for digital nomads, creators, and anyone who wants a reliable power backup. Peace of mind is a product, and smart security cameras and video doorbells are selling it like never before. The baseline for what's considered good has been raised significantly. Grainy, low-resolution footage just doesn't cut it anymore. The hot sellers of 2025 are pushing 2K or even 4K resolution, ensuring you can actually make out faces and license plates. Paired with this is vastly improved color night vision, which uses highly sensitive sensors to see in the dark without that washed-out black and white look. It makes a huge difference in identifying details after dark. But the real intelligence is in the software. AI-powered detection is now a standard feature, allowing the camera to differentiate between a person, a package, a vehicle, or just a tree branch swaying in the wind. This drastically reduces the number of false notifications we all hate. Another huge trend is the move towards local storage. People are becoming more privacy conscious, and the option to store your footage on a local base station or a micro SD card, rather than being forced into a cloud subscription, is a massive selling point. It gives you control over your own data. If smart speakers are the gateway drug, then smart plugs and smart lighting are honestly the easiest and most affordable way to get your next fix. These simple devices are still super popular because they give you a taste of home automation without needing a huge investment, or, a complicated setup. You can turn any dumb appliance, a lamp, a fan, a coffee maker, into a smart one that you can control with your voice or just an app. The trend for 2025 is that these are getting even smaller, so they don't block the second outlet, and they're getting more powerful too, able to handle higher wattage appliances. Smart lighting is also evolving way beyond just the standard A19 bulb. We're seeing a big surge in popularity for LED light strips, which are awesome for accent lighting behind a TV or under cabinets. And there are unique form factors like light panels and filament-style Edison bulbs that basically combine smart features with a specific aesthetic. Bundles and starter kits are flying off the shelves, making it super easy for someone to outfit an entire room with smart, color-changing, dimmable light that can totally transform the mood of a space with just a single command. It's accessible, it's fun, and honestly, it's an instant upgrade. Everyone loves a big screen experience, but not everyone has the space or budget for a massive TV or a dedicated home theater. This is where portable and mini LED projectors come in, and honestly, they are having a serious moment. The appeal is obvious. You get the ability to transform any blank wall or even a ceiling into a massive screen for movies, sports, or gaming. The technology has finally caught up to the concept, making these devices genuinely good and not just a novelty. The latest models are brighter, smaller, and smarter than ever before. Many now have streaming platforms like Android TV or Google TV built right in, so you don't even need to plug in a separate device. Just connect to Wi-Fi and you're good to go. They feature autofocus and auto keystone correction, which makes setup an absolute breeze. You can just plop it down anywhere, and it'll automatically adjust the picture to be sharp and perfectly rectangular. With decent built-in speakers and long-lasting batteries, you can literally create an impromptu movie night in the backyard or project a game onto the garage door. It's entertainment untethered. The work-from-home revolution is here to stay, and people are realizing that perching a laptop on a stack of books isn't a sustainable long-term strategy. This has led to a boom in ergonomic home office gadgets designed to increase comfort and boost productivity. It's about recreating the benefits of a well-designed office, but in your own space. Standing desk converters are a huge seller, offering an affordable way to switch between sitting and standing without replacing your entire desk. Beyond that, we're seeing a lot of smart, subtle upgrades. Things like smart monitor arms that allow for effortless one-touch adjustment of your screen's height and angle, which is a game changer for posture. High-quality webcams with better sensors and AI framing are replacing grainy laptop cameras for more professional video calls. Even things like smart mugs that keep your coffee at the perfect temperature for hours are trending. It's all about investing in tools that reduce physical strain and mental friction, allowing you to focus on just getting your work done. Finally, let's head to the kitchen, where the cult of the air fryer continues to grow, but with a smart twist. The trend for healthier, faster, and more convenient cooking is stronger than ever. The latest generation of air fryers and multi-cookers are now Wi-Fi enabled, which might sound like a gimmick, but is actually pretty useful. You can browse recipes in an app, send the exact time and temperature settings directly to the cooker, and get a notification on your phone when your food is ready. It takes the guesswork out of cooking. These devices are also becoming true all-in-one machines. It's not just an air fryer anymore, it's an air fryer that can also grill, roast, bake, dehydrate, and in some cases even steam or pressure cook. This multifunctionality is a huge selling point for people who want to declutter their countertops. Instead of having 5 different appliances, you have one sleek machine that does it all. It's the ultimate combination of healthy eating trends, the convenience of technology, and the desire for minimalist, efficient kitchen setups. That's why they continue to be one of the hottest items on Amazon. So, there you have it! 10 categories of gadgets that are absolutely crushing it right now, and are poised to be the best sellers of 2025. From the AI in your living room to the smarts in your kitchen, the common thread here is technology that removes friction and adds genuine value to our daily lives. It's not just about the novelty anymore. It's about practical innovation that solves problems, saves time, and makes things just a little bit more enjoyable. These are the trends that are shaping the future of consumer tech. and it's happening right now on platforms like Amazon. If you want to stay on the bleeding edge and see what's bubbling up in real time, I highly recommend keeping an eye on Amazon's own curated list. The bestsellers page is obviously a great indicator of what's popular, but the real secret weapon is the movers and shakers list. That's where you'll see the products that are having huge spikes in sales rank, often giving you a sneak peek at the next big thing before it becomes mainstream. It's a fascinating look into what people are actually buying right now. One final piece of advice. If any of these gadgets caught your eye, you might want to act fast. Given the trends we're seeing, a lot of these items are going to have trouble staying in stock, especially the newer 2025 models. The demand is real, and sellouts are pretty much guaranteed for the hottest tech. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.